Okay, we're ready for this assignment 2 for module 2. So I'm going to go click in here. I am in NetBeans, as you notice here. I'm in NetBeans, although you can use Eclipse to do this as well. So I'm going to go to File, New Project, just like you did before. Just use the default here, Next. And you can put a name. I'm going to leave it at that. At Java application 2, you can use, Soda Ray or whatever you would like. So it's going to create the modules right now, right? And here are the modules. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my code here. We're going to start initializing, declaring and initializing the arrays. So names, right? We have two arrays here, names and what was the second one is password, right? I'm going to use WORD. So those are my two arrays. So this defines an array, those square bracket. And what I need to do is give it some values. This is initializing the array. So I'm going to start with John Doe is one name here. I think you have a total of 10 names or so. If you want to, the next one is administrator, right? And we close that. So let's see, Kunzberry. I mean, you have to change it to the one that is in the list, right? Close. I have 3 items, and I'm going to close it, right? Let's see, where's the error here? We have an error. So names, it's saying we have an, oh, I did not, let's see, what did I do wrong here? Close, open quote, close quote, names. Oh, I am sorry, I did not declare the array string, right? Now it's right. So I have to tell it what kind of array it is. Right? No problem here. Same thing with password. String, it's an array of type string, right? And we do this, the square bracket, and the values are, let's say, XXXX, Y, and these are the passwords, Z. Let's see, we have to have 3 to match here. Okay, these are my arrays. Notice that this is name parentheses, square parentheses of 0. This is name square parentheses of 1. This is name square parentheses of 2. Even though there are 3 items, we always start with 0, 1, 2. Remember, in yours, you're going to have 10. So remember, this one, XXX, goes with John Doe. Y goes with administrator. Z goes with Kunzberry. Okay, so this just initialized the array. Now, of course, you know what to do here because you'll have to expand it for 10 names. But in this case, you're just using 1, 2, 3 names. Now we're going to print it for int, right? And I'll come back and fix my syntax here. I is equal to 0. Remember, we always start with 0, right? Semicolon. Where's my I? I is lowercase here. Can't use uppercase. Oh, I have the right or wrong key. Is less than, right? So we have to use names dot length. Now the reason I'm using name dot length, that's a function that will return the array, the length of the array. Okay, semicolon, right? And I plus. Okay, so let me I'm missing some parentheses here, so let me put my parentheses. I know I'm missing a parentheses here, so let me do that, and we should be okay here. Should be okay. Okay, that's where we are. So so parentheses, I is equal to 0, colon, I is less than, oh, I have this backwards. No, I have this right. That length, so I don't need these right here if I remember correctly. Right? Okay. And I plus plus, and let me fix that here. So I think I got rid of all my errors. Now, what I want to do, I want to print it out, right? So remember, we're going to print one at a time. So system dot out, right? Dot print line, right? Parentheses, right? Now we're going to print the array. So names. Oh, I didn't spell this right. Names, parentheses, remember I, right? That's the index. It is called the index. Plus, right? Let me put a space here. That's a empty space. Plus, that's concatenating that string. And password. Bracket, I. Okay? Let me just make sure we don't have any error. And that's it, right? This is initializing the array and printing it out. Okay? So, if we did everything right, we should be able to run it here. Let's see if we have any errors. It's running it. It says, okay. So, John Doe, the password is XXX. Administrator, the password is YYY. Kunchberry, the password is ZZZ. I hope that makes sense. Now for the assignment, you have to do a little bit more. You just need to add at next here, use the list that was given to you, and so on. So, and also, you may want to make sure that the password is always, is always at least, if I remember correctly, 8 characters long. So you may want to go through a loop to make sure that the password is 8 characters long. Right? Or for initially, you may just want to, put 8 characters here, put 8 characters here. Later on, I think you have done that in the previous assignment. You know how to check the length and so on. You can do that if you wanted to at this stage, but that's all you need for this assignment. So let me rerun it here. Run, right? And here are these passwords. They have at least 8 characters long. Okay? So if you were reading this from the screen, you may want to say, okay, continue. Wrong password, enter a correct password because it's shorter than 8 characters. Okay, I'm going to end it here and hope this helps. Thank you.